People living in one Oceanside neighborhood are not happy with their town supervisor. They tell us his actions are hurting animals. FIOS1's Patricia Nicholas has details.
This landfill in Oceanside may look like just a large grassy area, but according to some, it's also home to more than 30 feral cats. Those cats are the reason why dozens were here protesting. They tell us Hempstead Town Supervisor Anthony Santino has blocked all their attempts to peacefully feed the animals.
These cats are being used as a political ploy and weapon, and they're starving. They need food, they need care, they need their caretaker back.
Stanley Lombardi is not exactly who you would think of when thinking of a cat person, but the retired town employee tells us he's been feeding the feral cats here at the town of Hempstead Oceanside landfill, where he worked, for the past 10 years. But he tells us 4 weeks ago that all changed.
I came to the gate to feed them on a Saturday morning, and which I do all the time. I was stopped at the gate and told that I'm no longer allowed here. If I was to step foot on the property, I was subject to arrest.
Lombardi uses his own money to buy food and feed the cats that he says he has grown attached to. He has names for each one, and he says they know him too. For now, the town claims they have an employee taking care of the issue. But Lombardi thinks him no longer being allowed on the property is a personal attack from Supervisor Santino.
Well, I feel it's personal. I feel that it was political. I did serve political office in the village of East Rockaway. I sat as a board member for 4 years. I did have some disagreements with, at the time, Councilman Santino.
Now, Lombardi tells us he offered to sign a waiver that would relinquish the town of all liability in case he were to get injured while on the property. He says he even offered to come back and work part-time just so he could have access. But he says all those ideas were shot down. We also reached out to Town Supervisor Anthony Santino and are still waiting for a response. For now, Lombardi tells us he plans to protest right here every weekend until there's a resolution. In Oceanside, Patricia Nicholas, FIOS1 News.